Hey guys, welcome to another YouTube video, and in this video I'm going to be reviewing the Boling P1 RGB LED video light, and this is probably my favorite video light I've ever owned. And before I tell you why, if you're new to this channel, hit the subscribe button and click the notification bell to stay notified for my next uploads. And yeah, so let's get into this review. So when you first get this light, it comes in a little pouch like this. I'll just pop this in for now, which is very handy for traveling. At the back of it, you've got like belt loops, and you can just take it off the button and you can easily pop it on your belt. Let's just take the LED light out. So this has a whole range of different functions on it, and before I talk about the different stuff that the light can do, let's just talk about the build quality. When you take it out, you'll notice that it has a very sturdy feel to it. It's got a bit of weight to it for a light. It's made out of aviation aluminium, which I had a quick look. Basically it's a stronger aluminium, and it's also really good at dispersing or dissipating heat. In terms of mounting, you've got like a little swivel arm. You can just pull that out, and it comes with a cold shoe mount, so you can put this on top of your camera, DSLR camera, or you can put this on a light stand, and it's got a few different holes, 1/4-inch holes, where you can just adapt it however you want on different light stands. After a while, this could possibly come loose. They've really thought of everything for this light. So if this comes loose, in the pouch at the front of it, you've got a little thing, and it says wrench. Oops. And basically you can just peel that back, and it comes with like a little Allen key that you can take out and tighten it if it becomes loose, which is really handy to have. So at the top of the light, you've got a USB Type-C port, so you can charge your LED light, which is really cool, because I'm used to having lights where you've got to put the Sony NPF batteries at the back of them, and they become very clunky. You've got the on-off button at the top. On the sides, you've got the set button, you've got the function button, and then you've got the dim scrolling wheel. So the battery life is 140 minutes, and the charging time to 100% battery is probably over an hour, just over an hour, which is really fast. So the battery life is 140 minutes, which is just over 2 hours of battery life. And when it's completely drained, the charging time to get it back up to 100% is a little bit over an hour, about an hour and 15 minutes, which is really fast. So I'm just going to turn this RGB light on, and it's on 100%. I can dim that down. I can also cycle through the color temperature mode, and I've got 2500 kelvins all the way through to 8500 Kelvin, which is a huge range. That's really amazing. It's very color accurate. I'm pretty sure this has a CRI of 96, which is really high. So I'm going to bring this up to 1%, and you're going to see that the lights turn on, but it's very faint. So that's 1%, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 20%, 24, 27, 33, 40. You can see that it's a very smooth adjustment. So the next mode, I'm just going to press the set button, and it's going to go to hue and saturation mode, which is your RGB. And this is probably the coolest thing ever. I've never owned an RGB light before, so I find this really cool. So I'm just going to spin this. I'm going to show you the back of it. So at the back, you've got a little chart, and it shows you the different hues for different colors. So if you don't know what degree you need to be at for a certain color, you can look at the back, see the chart. So if I want, we'll go for a blue color, I can just cycle through to 240, it says. So I'm just gonna go to 240, almost there. and 240 is blue. Yeah, so if I go up to blue and I'm like, this is a bit too blue for me, you can just push the function button in and it's going to go to the saturation, and you can dial back the saturation, so you can desaturate it a fair bit so you can get it at a certain color that you want. So it's very customizable. When I press set again, I'm going to go into a really cool setting. I honestly wish I had this for previous productions, but it's so handy to have. So I'm just going to scroll back to A. So this first effect is the lightning effect. So as you can see, it's flashing. So this is A, so it's like a less intense sort of lightning storm. And then I'm going to go to B, and it's a bit more intense. So you can get some really cool lighting effects using this LED RGB video light. I'm going to go to C, TV flicker. So if you want to simulate your character watching a TV screen, instead of having to get a normal LED light and just adjust the brightness and flick it on and off, this will automatically do it for you, and it's pretty convincing. These effects I've noticed are super convincing. I'm going to push the function button in again, and it's on rotation. So I'm going to bring it to A, and it's slowly going through the RGB colors. This is great for your nightclub scenes, music videos. Then you go to B, and it just goes through the colors much quicker. Then I'm going to go to C, and it's basically replicates candlelight, this effect, which is very convincing. There probably would have been a few scenes that I've shot in the past where having this effect would have been really nice, so it's great to have. So the next effect is really cool. Press function. So A is police lights. So as you can see, it's flashing red and blue. You've got the, I'm pretty sure this is the ambulance. And then the next one is fire truck. So yeah, you basically got 9 effects. So you could probably tell why this is like my favorite RGB LED video light. I honestly cannot think of any downsides to this light. If I were to be very picky, it would be nice to have more of those effects built in. So maybe having a custom one where you can choose a color that flashes and all of that sort of stuff. But I'm sure, you know, in the next couple years, these RGB video lights are going to get bigger, and there's going to be much more effects to play with. So this is the Boling P1 RGB video light, and as you can see, this is pretty amazing. You know, this is an awesome light. If you're interested in purchasing this light, I've got some links in the descriptions below. Again, if you're new to this channel and you found this video interesting, hit that subscribe button and click the notification bell to stay notified for my next reviews. And don't forget to like this video if you found this review helpful. Let me know in the comments below what sort of products, filmmaking products that you'd want me to review in the future. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time.